Alright guys, pictures up.
Pictures up.
Pictures up.
Let's roll sound.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Sound speeds.
Camera speeds. 2. Awesome. Take 2. Mark.
Settle.
Set. And action.
Welcome to the Penn Cinema Podcast, your behind-the-curtain connection for movie news and reviews. Now here are your hosts, Penn Ketchum and David Moulton.
Welcome to the show. I'm David Moulton.
And I'm Penn Ketchum. What's up?
I didn't mess it up this week.
Last week you threw a little curveball.
Yeah, I thought we were done. I was ready to go.
Right, that's why the cameras stopped.
Exactly. They were like, we've been going long enough.
They heard the outro and they were like, all right, boys, wrap it up.
Exactly. Penn, what's going on up here?
Oh, yeah, so joining us this week is Dustin Hoffman's character from The Tuner.
Oh.
This little guy.
Yeah?
This little guy was sent to us from our friends at Black Bear Studio. You know, the movie studio Black Bear. They currently have the movie In the Gray.
Right.
With Jake Gyllenhaal, which we reviewed a couple weeks ago. And this little gem arrived at my house from our friends at Black Bear. It's Dustin Hoffman sitting at a piano.
Nice.
We have reviewed the trailer a couple times, the teaser and then also the regular trailer. But it comes out next week. Actually, when you're listening to this show, it will be coming out this week. And I'm really excited to see it.
Nice.
It's about a guy who like gifted listening, and then the mob believes that because he's so gifted listening, then he can crack safes and stuff like that.
He cracks a safe for them to get them to leave.
Right.
So that he can finish tuning a piano. And then Dustin Hoffman gets sick, and he helps the mob to get money to help.
Oh, right.
Dustin Hoffman.
Classic.
Because who wouldn't?
Right.
Right?
He's a beloved American icon, much like yourself.
Tell me about it. But let's get into some of the stuff here.
Yeah? Some celebrations?
Some celebrations.
Yeah.
If you had to celebrate one thing this week and today specifically, what do you think that would be?
I would celebrate the nuptials, the wedding of our good friend Becky and her beautiful husband, Ron.
Wow.
Congratulations, Ron and Becky.
Weasley.
Right, exactly. And they're getting married this afternoon. We can't wait.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Shout out. Marley Bear is the maid of honor.
Whoa.
And Penn and Amy and Kayla are invited.
Nice.
So, just barely made the cut.
Won't you be surprised when they're like, I'm the ring bearer,
right? And
I come out.
That would be, nothing would make me happier. Literally nothing could make me happier. This is going to be a pretty wild wedding, so I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if you came walking. I'd be like, yeah, there's David.
Some cool cats. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I think inspired by this,
right.
People realized they're never going to reach that height.
Right.
So why not just give up?
Right.
And sell everything.
And sell it.
Yeah.
Sell it all, baby.
Sell it all. So IMAX is up for sale. What's up with that?
Well, had you heard this before we got our listener note from Don DeMond?
No.
So Don DeMond sent a note into the podcast that says something about IMAX being for sale. And I was like, what? And so I looked it up, and, well, he sent a link to the article in the Wall Street Journal. This was news to me. This was the first I heard about it, was from our listeners. And, apparently IMAX is considering selling for, and it's no big deal. It's like a tiny little thing. It's just like a few $1 billion.
Yeah. So you're going up for it?
Well, we talked about it, but then we thought, well, that's kind of a hassle. We got our hands full. I tell you what I would like to put out into the universe. I would like Netflix to buy it.
Wow.
How cool would that be?
Well, you know who will buy it?
Apple?
I was going to say Disney, since they already want to do a premium format thing.
Yeah.
Why make your own?
Right.
When you can just buy
own
one.
it. Yeah. I mean, I could see any of those big conglomerates. I mean, like you look at like some of the big boys, like even, and it's not a major studio, but Amazon MGM has more money than they know what to do with. They could buy it.
So why do you think this is happening?
Oh, I have no idea.
Because I mean, aren't they kind of? Well, I guess their monopoly is breaking. Is that the reason?
I literally, I don't know. I mean, if you want to speculate, you could speculate about the rise of Dolby, but the rise of Dolby is not necessarily taking away from IMAX as much as it is, to use the pie analogy, that Dolby isn't necessarily taking a bigger piece of the pie. Dolby is growing the pie bigger.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they are improving their market share. Dolby is definitely getting bigger and better and, competing more head-to-head with IMAX than the old days, for sure. But also the pie is, more and more people are going to PLF. So you look at some of the big boys like Warrington Crossing or King of Prussia, and they have 3 or 4 or 5 premium formats.
Okay.
Compared with Lidditz, which has 1, IMAX.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Obviously, when you're talking about that level of business and finance and why companies sell, I truly don't know why they're selling. I kind of doubt it has anything to do with head-to-head. If anything, I think the competition from Dolby is making IMAX stronger and, sort of strengthening the viability of PLFs, making it a more sort of expected mainstream type of a thing. So I don't honestly know, but I'm not worried about it. Like I'm really, if a studio buys them or if they're bought by, somebody totally unrelated to exhibition, I'm fine. I'm whatever.
Yeah. It's not like it's going away.
Right. It's not going away. And people say like, oh my God, what if a studio buys it and then none of the other studios can, well, nobody's going to do that because it goes back to the old thing of like market share or of shareholders. Like whoever buys IMAX is not going to buy IMAX to lower its value.
Right.
They're going to buy IMAX and try to expand its value. And the best way to grow its value is by casting a wide net and showing all the best movies. So I mean, certainly I see operations, or I should say opportunities for IMAX to even improve, how they handle things. But yeah, so I'm not worried. This is whatever. This is interesting. It's very interesting, but it's not stressful to me. It's whatever.
I'm not stressed. You're stressed.
Right. I'm not stressed. Who owns it now? Like,
General IMAX.
Just a bunch of shareholders, right?
Yeah.
So what's the difference? Like, it's just so who owns Universal? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, Comcast.
Universe.
Right? Exactly. Anyway, yeah, IMAX is for sale. We're tracking it, and later in the show we'll talk about. Don wrote in with some very helpful suggestions for how we could tackle this topic.
Right.
Yeah.
You've got a big one here. You want to hit this?
I'll tackle it.
Yeah.
The Odyssey. Mm-hmm. Christopher Nolan's masterpiece, starring Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, and everybody else.
Based on the book The Odyssey.
Based on the ancient Greek poem.
Right, by Homer.
Did you already know all this?
I mean, if you're familiar with what The Odyssey is, which people who went to high school should be.
Right.
Then this should all be old news.
What are you implying, David?
I'm not sure why this is here. Keep going.
Oh. No, I'm not going to read all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Although I did put it in there because I thought it was relevant.
No, I don't want to take away your moment.
All right, here we go. The Odyssey gets a 2-hour and 52-minute runtime. That's the headline. It's all but 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for them.
The Odyssey is based on an ancient Greek poem by Homer that tells the tale of Odysseus, king of Ithaca. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
Yeah.
And his journey home after the 10-year Trojan War. Did you know that?
I did. I read the Iliad as well.
The trip was perilous, including encounters with Cyclops, the Sirens, Circe, blah, 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 Penelope, Telemachus, filming, Morocco, Castle, Scotland, Finletter Island, Sicily's Goat Island, which is believed to be the place where Homer envisioned Odysseus landed with his motley crew to barbecue goats and stock up on food. The idyllic isle is part of the Egadi archipelago off of Sicily's northwest coast.
Archipelago. Wow. A lot of butchers were present for that one.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't need the background, but I did not remember any of the plot of. I'm sure that I read it.
Probably, and then I think even one of your podcast co-hosts was like, "Hey, you should listen to this thing called Epic, which is the musical version of the Odyssey,
right?
Which is pretty much epic,
right?"
And you were like, "Yeah,
right,
good times, way to go, buddy."
I guarantee I read the Odyssey. I'm not sure I finished it.
Probably did. I mean, it's one of those books that I think most people don't finish.
And everybody read it, you're right, in 9th grade or whatever.
It was something that at some point you had to at least read part of it.
I was reading this incredible book last night. It's incredibly hard to read because the chapters are increasingly long.
Yeah?
I won't get into what book it was.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But while I was reading it, I was thinking of the Odyssey.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking, how can anybody read anything? These books are so hard to read. You got to remember all these characters and especially the Odyssey with all that Greek, Latin shit.
Right.
And I cannot imagine how hard it was for a 14-year-old Penn sitting there in Salisbury, Connecticut, trying to wrap his head around this Greek bullshit.
You know, it's a lot easier when you don't stop reading for like 2 weeks in between picking up the book.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's kind of weird how
That's probably why our teachers like assigned a chapter each night, like that type of deal.
Yeah, it's almost like you can remember better when you don't forget.
Right. All right, well, the Odyssey is, here's the other headline. So the two headlines are Odyssey is all but 3 hours long and tickets go on sale June 4th.
Nice. Well, you should also know that Lionsgate, who did Michael.
Love Lionsgate.
Which is one of those movies that did well, started to slip, and then bounced back. Has hit the point where they're openly admitting that there will be a sequel to the movie.
I wouldn't have used the word admitting. I would have used the word confirming.
Confirming.
I
think it was always suspected.
Right.
And now they're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. We got another one coming.
$750 million. Of course.
Yeah. And we're still not going to talk about the questionable, controversial parts of his life.
Right.
There's plenty more that this movie can cover from the early 80s.
There's plenty of hee-hees and walking backwards to fill another 2 hours.
All right, wrap it up here, David. You got one more headline you wanted to share.
Obsession, a movie that we both saw, and we'll talk about here shortly. Obsession is the cheapest movie to hit #1 box office since 2009's Paranormal Activity. But not only that, it is stranded to be, I think, the second or something close to the second. A very small digit of movies that they're suspecting that cost less than $1 million to make and will gross $100 million.
Wow. Was it? No, it was #1?
Yeah, #1 at the first to make #1 at the box office. Yeah.
Huh. I mean, it wasn't #1 this week from Star Wars. It didn't beat Mando.
I maybe think it might have been last week that this comes from. Be a little slow on that.
Yeah. It wasn't #1 at my theaters, but it could have been #1 nationally.
Theater was packed when I saw it.
Yeah, no. Don't get me wrong. My experience with Obsession is very consistent with this report. Obsession is packed. All I did this weekend was add showtimes wherever I could. Yeah. Interesting.
Well, we'll get into that a little bit more, but for now, that's all the news fit to print. Whoa! You passed it. Oh, and then a dab. An extra dab. Where does he get the energy, guys?
A little extra something.
Yeah. It's like, you ever consider an NFL career?
David.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I always wanted to be.
I knew. I was talking to someone about you this week, and
sorry.
And they were like, something about books, and I said, they was talking about Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah.
And they finished. I was like, it's not really his thing. He's more of an exercise book guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, he runs and stuff. I was like, man, he's an Iron Man.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, he did that one time. And I said, one time.
One time.
I was like, the man's a 16 times Iron Man.
Right.
Get it straight.
Right.
Show your respect.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
I'm out here preserving your honor.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And for everyone's record, lest the legend would grow disproportionately, is 15.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you want to say 16, 17, you might as well just round it up to 20.
Well, it's 16 if you did another one.
Right. Yeah. He's on the verge of his 16th.
yeah. Any minute now.
He sold his tri-bike and he doesn't swim, but number 16 is around the corner.
It could any day.
Any minute now.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, trailers. We got a small smidgen of trailers this week. let's start with a good runner-up for me for trailer of the week.
Okay.
And that's the second trailer for Pressure. This is the
music video from the famous Billy Joel song?
Yeah. Under Pressure?
Yeah. No, that's David Bowie.
Oh.
The Billy Joel song, I believe, is just called Pressure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well,
they'll do the David Bowie next as the prequel.
Yeah.
And it'll be World War I themed.
This is not the already told story of Billy Joel.
Oh, right.
This is the untold story of D-Day.
Of D-Day.
Yeah.
Now, I put that in the show notes because I was interested. So the movie we're talking about is Pressure, starring Brendan Fraser. I think it opens on the June 4th, maybe. I don't know. June 5th. Anyway, did they added it didn't always have that subtitle, did it?
And its subtitle wasn't even in the title. It was like at the end when they showed the date.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this was a much more superior trailer than the first one.
Yeah, I agree.
And everyone was raving about the first one, and I thought, I don't know, it looks boring. But this trailer did not look boring.
This is going to be great. And if you're listening to this show, you're going to miss it.
Why? What?
There's a sneak.
Oh.
But it's tomorrow. It's on Memorial Day.
Is it the secret movie?
It's a sneak of Pressure.
Oh, but it's not your secret mystery movie that you just revealed.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. The Monday Night Mystery type of thing. No, this is a legit sneak peek of Pressure on Memorial Day at 2 p.m. But then it opens, I think, the following Friday. It's the 29th that it opens. This movie looks great. I thought I thought it was interesting. You brought up Dolby earlier in the conversation. I thought it was interesting that at the end of this it said May 29th, discover it at Dolby Cinema.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you see the ads and it says like opens May 29th and filmed for IMAX. You know, this is like, to your point, this is Dolby stepping forward into the light.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I agree with you. I thought it was a much better trailer and I'm on board. I can't wait to see it. Next up, we have Victorian Psycho from Bleecker Street.
Yeah.
An incredible movie that I won't watch.
Yeah, it looks really good, but also I'm right there with you. I don't know if it has Tomlinson McKenzie in it, who we love from some other great films, like Jade Rabbit.
Some other movies we love.
Rabbit. What's the one about World War II? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit. Yeah, she's in that, and she was in that movie with that we liked, where she lived in a haunted room where the lady had like brought guys back to seduce them, and she was like dealing with a ghost. That was an Edgar Wright film. I can't remember what it's called. Soho, I think it was called.
Yeah. Oh God, that movie was good.
Yeah. Memories.
I want to watch that again.
So tell me about Victorian Psycho.
Oh, I can't tell you anything. It's scary as hell. It's about a Victorian lady who, I don't know, she's like teaching school kids and she gets interrupted in thought, and the school kid, and she says to the kids, what was I saying? Where was I at? And the one little girl goes, you were saying kill them all. They don't deserve to live. Kill them all.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, nah.
Yeah, it's basically a Victorian psycho killer, but the twist is that it's a woman.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Nobody suspects a woman.
Right.
Yeah. Next up, we have my trailer of the week.
Dun dun dun. Ba-da-ba.
Yeah. That's the final trailer for Masters of the Universe, which I feel fully embraced its camp. It introduced some characters in a very goofy way. This movie premiered last week, and the buzz is pretty positive. I started to wane a bit, but I'm now fully back in.
You're back in. It's awesome.
Yeah.
This isn't 100% my cup of tea. I'm excited to watch it. We're going to watch it next week, I think. I'm excited to watch it, but I thought this trailer for me was like whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
It looked like fun.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have. This isn't one of those things I'm going to get upset about, like, because I'm on the fence.
I will make this comment.
Yeah.
We have the Masters of the Universe poster proudly displayed downstairs in the main lobby where everybody walks past. And if you camp yourself, if you post up near the poster, people are stopping in front of it and looking at it. Like you're walking down looking at the posters and then they see that one and they stop, and they point and talk about it. Like I do think there's a lot of buzz around this one. I think it's going to be good.
I was surprised to find out that He-Man, the guy who played He-Man is one of the characters in The Sheep Detectives.
Oh.
And I would not have suspected that. But here we are.
I would not have suspected that.
Yeah.
Next up is my trailer of the week starring Angelina Jolie. The film is called Couture. Is that how you say it? It's some
Couture.
French. It's French for fashion, I think, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. This trailer really got me. This looks like a really well made. I think Angelina Jolie is incredibly talented and underrated. And it's about a woman who is like putting together a big fashion show for her. Like is it her fashion show? Is she the designer?
She is producing the big video that's going to open Fashion Week.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
So she got this big job. And I think what maybe pulled at my heartstrings a little bit is how invested. Well, first of all, they established at the beginning of the trailer that she has a loving daughter that she is, sorry to be away from while she's in France getting ready for the big fashion week.
Yeah.
So she's got this family that she loves, and then she's got this work that she loves, and then she gets diagnosed with some sort of awful something that's going to require immediate treatment or else, worst case scenario.
I think it's breast cancer because they showed a lot of prosthetics for breast cancer in the background.
Yeah. I think you're right. And I mean, it just looks hard. It looks like a good tearjerker drama, and Angelina Jolie is one of those actresses or actors that you trust. You know what I mean? She's going to make a good movie. It's called Couture. No sign of, it's from Vertical. It's probably not going to get a huge release, and it didn't say when it's getting released, but I thought this looked great.
Then we have a big Cannes Film Festival winner called Hope.
Are you skipping that other one?
Oh yeah, I did by accident.
Okay.
Yeah. Hope. It's a Cannes Film Festival winner this year. Is it Korean?
Something like that.
Something like that. And it's alien invasion movie. That looks like it could be interesting.
Yeah. I think it looks great. This is from our friends at Neon.
Yeah.
And they always make good movies.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that.
They always bring us great movies?
They usually make good movies. They've had a couple swings and misses.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, they're one of our favorite studios. And the movie's called Hope. It says coming this fall, which sort of leaves you a little willy-nilly.
I think just was at Cannes, so it has some time to shop around. And then our last trailer is a movie called Her Private Hell, which the trailer told you, I mean, pretty much everything you need to know, right?
Right.
Like, describe what this movie is about that you would get from the trailer.
Well, David, what I got from the trailer for Her Private Hell is it opens on July 24th.
Oh, okay.
Towards the end of the summer.
Yeah.
And it's called Her Private Hell.
Yeah. Does it have people in it?
It does.
Okay.
It does have people in it.
And would you say that they stand around trying to look pretty? Like maybe at a photo shoot or something?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Maybe?
I forget anything about this.
It was literally just people going, oh. And it looks like they were on a set. And then, I love the top comment was like, it's been a long time since I saw a movie trailer and had zero clue what the movie was about.
It's interesting because I definitely watched it because I wrote the date it's coming out, but I don't have any recollection of it.
Well, like me goading you there was not because I didn't think that you paid attention. It was because the trailer tells you nothing.
Yeah.
Just to be clear for those watching, that I wasn't picking on you this time.
Whoa.
I would never.
I know.
In this moment.
It's never been done.
Yeah. That's all our trailers this week. But look, there wasn't a lot to choose from.
Right.
But I think we both got some pretty good trailers.
There was at least one good trailer.
Yeah. We got Couture. That's Penn's trailer of the week. And then mine was Masters of the Universe, the final trailer. Which comes out this week or next week?
This week.
This week.
Friday. Thursday afternoon.
So it'll be here.
Yeah.
I'll be proven right or wrong real quick.
I'm sorry that Masters of the Universe does not have an IMAX release.
Oh, really? Shocking.
Would have been a good one, I think, for IMAX.
You know, I got a question for people who are at home right now.
Yeah.
We said we weren't going to be here this week,
Oh yeah.
but we're here this week.
What?
So we don't have a week off anymore.
What's up?
That's crazy. What a surprise.
What? That's our little gift to you.
Do you think people are like, oh man, it's going to be a long Tuesday. How am I going to get through it? And then all of a sudden they're going to be like, what? They said they weren't going to be here. It'll be like grandma and grandpa coming to visit.
Right. That's exactly what it's going to be like. I think some folks, Scott Gibble, are going to be like, oh.
I almost got out of it.
I thought I had a week off from these two idiots.
Only.
What I like to do when we do miss an episode is I call Scott and leave him like a 45, 60-minute voicemail.
Yeah.
You know, just updating him on what I think about life in general and how things are going. And
what I like about that is usually it's like your half of the conversation.
Right.
And then I call him
right.
with mine.
Right.
So he's got to dial back and forth to get the whole picture.
That's so good.
All right. That's all the trailers for this week.
That's so nice. That's my favorite sound effect.
Yeah. Refreshing.
It's very refreshing. It's like taking a sip of ginger ale.
This week, we have 2 movies to review.
What?
When we only set out to have one, it just so happens that Penn and I both watched another movie.
Right.
And
so we went from not being here at 0 movies.
Yeah.
And now we're here with 2.
Double dosing.
What's up?
Yeah. I was almost like, oh, I got a week off. I could watch an extra movie and not overdo it. Here we are. Which one do you want to talk about first?
Let's knock out Obsession.
Okay.
So Obsession is a horror movie, as we mentioned earlier in the show, that is making waves for its disproportionate success. It's supposed to be like a quiet little small horror movie, and it's from Focus Features, I believe.
Is it? Okay.
And boy, it really blew up. It's doing great business. We sold out some of the shows. Wow. Now, I didn't have it in the biggest theater, but still. So anyway, we watched a trailer in the show. You might remember the premise. The guy gets a little wish box, like a thing he buys at a store, and it grants him one wish. And he wishes that girl that he likes would love him more than anything else in the world. And the wish comes true, but as they say in the poster, be careful who you wish for, because she really loves him so much that she makes his life miserable.
Right.
And then I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I thought this movie was great. Jason and I both agreed that it was successful in the sense that it was hard to watch.
Yes.
It was very uncomfortable. There's a lot of screaming. There's a couple jump scares. There's spooky. There's a lot of screaming.
There's not a ton of gore.
There's some gore.
But not a ton. Like
but not
you would
a ton.
expect like a horror movie to have.
And I think we can just go ahead and spoil the ending.
Sure.
Can we spoil the ending?
Spoilers, yeah.
Okay. I thought the ending was the best part of the whole movie.
Yeah.
So essentially what happens is he overdoses, he commits suicide, because the only way he finds out the only way to break the spell is for him to die.
And at this point she's become murderer.
And she's literally killing people out of her jealous rage, you know. And so the only way to stop that is to kill himself. So in true Romeo and Juliet fashion, he takes a bunch of pills, and then at this exact same time, she gets another wish, because he had tried to get her to take a wish, but she was like enraged and didn't hear him. But then while he was in the bathroom taking all these pills, you could hear the sound effect of her making a wish. And what did she wish for again?
She wished that he would love her.
Oh, right,
same.
Right.
But the main character is a bad guy. He's not a good person.
He's not?
No.
Why not?
Well, he's very selfish, and he always does. He chickens. So even though he decides to kill himself, it's not because she's hurting other people. It's because he's scared of her. And even in that, he chickens out, because he kills himself. He's about to purge.
Right.
And that's when she makes the wish.
Right.
And it takes hold of him, and he forgets about purging.
He forgets about when you say purging, he's trying to make himself throw up to spit up the pills so he won't die.
Yeah.
And in that moment, before he can puke up the pills, she makes a wish that he would love her the same. The wish obviously comes true. You can sort of tell how he snaps out of it. But then, of course, now he's on the way to dying.
Yeah.
And so then he comes out and they're like reunited and so happy and joyous. And then he passes out and dies.
Yeah.
And then it goes to credits with her screaming.
Yeah, because at first she's screaming because he died and she's upset that he's dying. But then the spell lifts. And the whole thing throughout the movie is that she's like trapped in her own body.
Yeah.
And it's not her in control. And she breaks out a couple times. I thought this movie was fantastic. It is very, very, very creepy. Uncomfortable creepy.
What's your favorite line?
Of the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite line. I can think of one.
I can remind you of one.
Yeah.
It's delivered by the boy. And he goes, honey, we talked about you can't cook the cat.
Yeah. Can't cook the cat.
Can't cook. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw an interesting breakdown of it, and they were saying how Nikki, the persona that takes over her is his desire, which is why it's him loving himself and not her,
yeah.
Which is why when she first snaps, she says, my cat just died.
Yeah.
Instead of saying your cat just died.
Yeah.
Because it's like the spell is
settling in.
Yeah. And it's like him in her and not
crazy.
Not her. It's and the whole like her watching him while he sleeps, and then her talking to him, the real her talking to him while she's
Don't wake her
asleep.
up. Don't wake her up.
Yeah, don't wake her up. Kill me. Just kill me, please. And then he's a bad guy, so he's like, what could be so bad about loving me?
What did you think when the friend who was completely annoyed by the boy was like, I wish for $1 billion?
Yeah.
And then it just rained money down.
I was expecting it to crush him and kill him.
Yeah, something like that.
Because it kind of seems like these wishes almost never go.
They don't go well.
Yeah.
It's like that guy who in Greek mythology, who wished for eternal life but forgot to wish for eternal youth.
Oh.
Like he wanted to live forever, and he did, but he lived forever as like a frail, half-crippled old man that could barely walk type of thing.
Yeah.
Watch what you pray for, my friends. I mean, it's
coming for you.
Well, listen, how many times have we been over this on this show?
Yeah.
Like, time and time again, we tell our listeners, watch what you pray for.
Yeah.
And then sure enough,
they
go and make a movie about it.
I thought this movie was really good. I'm not surprised that you liked it. I'm surprised that you saw it because when we reviewed the trailer, you were very disinterested.
Yeah, I was like, no way.
So what broke the back?
You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
Like
the whole truth.
Anything else?
But the truth.
Nothing but? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the truth. Shout out to our friends at Zootropolis.
Yeah.
Our friend Shayla specifically has great taste in movies. She came in to see it with her handsome husband, Nate.
Oh, what a guy.
What a guy. And then afterwards, she was raving about how much she loved it. And I was like, oh, shit, I got to see this movie.
Yeah.
So I did. And then when I was done watching the movie, I texted her, he cooked the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I had a friend who saw it and was raving about it. So that's what got it on my radar. I was like, and the other thing is, and we've talked about this in the negative way. You know how I've talked about in like there's a movie and when it bombs, like I really don't want to watch it anymore because it's like anxiety producing for me.
Yeah.
There's some exceptions to that. If it's a movie that I personally am excited about enough, then I don't care what the business is. But sometimes there's a movie that I'm like interested in kind of, and then if it really struggles at the box office and it flops, that taints the whole thing for me. And I don't want to see it. Obsession is kind of an example of the opposite. Where, it's a movie that I was kind of like, whatever, but then it's doing so well, that now I'm like, oh, I want to see it. I want to know what all my customers are talking about, and I want to be in on the...
In the know.
Yeah, in the know.
Got to be in the know.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, no big deal.
David, we also watched another movie.
What?
There was a second movie that opened this week.
Equally as scary.
Right. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Called Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Or as Penn's been calling it, the Mid-DeLorean and Grogu.
The Mid-DeLorean and Baby Yoda. I can't tell you how many people I have talked to who are stunned that that's not Baby Yoda. They're like, I love this. I love the origin story for Baby Yoda.
How many times were you looking in the mirror?
And how many times did I correct them? 0.
0.
If 10 people told me and 10 people told you that it wasn't Baby Yoda,
Yeah.
you would correct 10 of those people, and I would correct 0 of them.
This movie takes place after Return of the Jedi.
Right.
So Yoda is
Already thousands
dead.
dead, yeah.
Yeah.
Does he die in Return of the Jedi?
Is it Return of the? Yeah, he dies in Return.
When was the last time you watched those OG first 3 Star Wars? 4, 5, and 6.
5 years ago, maybe.
I bet you I haven't seen them. I bet you it's been 30 years since I saw them. I'm going to rewatch them. I need to rewatch them.
You got to be careful.
I think I watched episode 4 maybe 10 years ago.
You got to make sure you get the originals.
I'm just going to watch whatever's on Disney Plus.
Oh, it'll have the new graphics and everything.
Is that what's wrong with that?
Yeah, they changed some stuff. Han doesn't shoot first. That's a big thing.
I know the controversy.
Yeah. They're fine. Whatever. It's not really a big deal.
All right. So the topic at hand is Mandalorian and Grogu, only in theaters May 22nd. What did you think?
I thought this was a very pleasing, soft romp in the Star Wars universe.
I could not agree more.
It's not deep.
Yep.
Don't expect anything grand. It's light. It's Star Wars without being anything, offensive is the word that comes to my mind, but it's Star Wars without...
Safe.
It's safe. It doesn't rely too much on nostalgia while still having connections to the bigger world and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, just that opening scene with these guys, the AT-ATs, like... That made it feel like locked in for you.
Yeah.
That you're talking about Star Wars. Like that was an essential Star Wars scene.
It does feel like more like a Western.
Yeah, a little bit.
Than which is, space Western is the original Star Wars type thing. But it's they could make another movie of these guys and it's just, strolling into a town.
That's it.
Something happens and something happens and then maybe something else happens.
Do you think they're going to make another?
And then when it's over, apparently Jon Favreau's got a lot of plans.
For Grogu?
Mandalorian and Grogu. I don't know if it's back to TV for them.
Okay.
Or what. I saw it with some people who hadn't watched the show. You haven't watched the show, right?
I watched the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one guy had seen the first season and the other person hadn't seen any of it. Mm-hmm. And they were like, oh yeah, it was they liked it a lot for not knowing every little detail. I will push a little harder on one point. Yeah.
I will say, I will give a higher level of enthusiasm for the 2 characters. To me, the movie was exactly what you said. It was a fun, soft romp, Star Wars story, not much to it. But the 2 characters got me fully hooked. Like I walked out of there thinking to myself, I can't wait to see another movie.
Yeah.
They're appealing, they're well done, they're fun. The movie was fine. The 2 characters were awesome.
Yeah.
That's how I would put it.
Yeah. I think when I told my friend immediately afterwards, I said, this isn't necessarily the Star Wars we want, but the Star Wars we want doesn't really exist anymore. It's too big.
Shit.
It's too big and nothing can please some people. I think that Andor to me is like what I want Star Wars to be.
More, please.
Yeah, but it's too focused. It's not.
Yeah.
Andor is not broad enough for the general audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's not broad enough for like Andor is meant for adult Star Wars fans.
Right.
Like a child they can watch it, but they're going to be bored.
Yeah.
And I said, but this is what Star Wars needs to be. Yeah. It needs to be not connected to Skywalker, fun, light, wacky. I like that this movie didn't steer away from the wacky aliens.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of the broader connection stuff. Like it was cool to see Zeb in live action. He's from another show. the guy that pilots the plane for
Yeah.
him. I really like the whole idea of a good hut.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was great. And I'm not sure if that's the same hut that's in the animated Clone Wars movie that Anakin saves or not, but I don't know. But I liked that, you didn't need to know that Mando's run into the twins before. It didn't matter.
Right.
It was very easy to follow without too much depth. And the Easter eggs, like the guys in the pit being the same guys that fight on the hologram on the Millennium Falcon, like that wasn't like thrown in your face. Like, you didn't need to know that those were the same aliens from the chessboard.
Right. I did not know that until
Chewbacca.
just now when you told me.
Yeah, the whole like thing where the one holds them up and slams.
As soon
them
as
down.
you said it, it clicked. I was like, oh yes, of course. I remember everything about it.
Yeah.
But I did not remember it. It didn't trigger when I was watching this movie.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just or like how the Hutts had the battle droids that were like left over from the Clone Wars. And part of the thing I liked about that is, you saw the Jedi just slice through them all the time like they weren't a threat. But like for Mando, the super battle droids, like he just like like had to put like a bunch of fire into certain ones to get them to go down. I enjoyed this. The comedy I thought was good. I had a friend who was he was hard laughing. Like I'm talking like is this a setup? Like pointing at the screen, giggling, type laughing.
I love it.
And
I laughed out loud.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
So I thought it was good.
Yeah.
For that, and so I think it's good general audience Star Wars. I guess what I'm trying to say is I could be disappointed in this if I wanted more from it, but I'm happy with what it is.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. So I would say both of our movies this week were the best movies that I've ever seen. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
And I will throw one more movie review in there since it's current.
Do you want to wait till what you've been watching?
No, I'm going to throw it in because it's a current movie.
Oh.
Right?
Well, I mean, I've got another current movie that I've got down there.
Oh, never
Have
mind.
we both seen it?
Oosters?
No. Wait till what you.
All right, we'll wait. We'll wait to watch your.
All right, so.
Oh yeah.
Those are our two movies that we went over this week. That's Obsession and The Mandalorian and Grogu. They were both the best movies we've ever seen. Next week we're going to be reviewing Masters of the Universe. So let us know what you think of these movies at podcast@pentacinema.com.
Oh, while we're throwing out it's our old email. It's not a new email because we went through that big production last week.
Yeah.
Revealing our new email.
And no one wrote into it, so we had to go back.
Right. So now we're just going to stick with the old one for a little while, see how that works. But we thought with the old one, people would remember it better if we installed this beautiful new sign.
Oh.
Do everybody see this new sign? Shout out to our friends at Connective who designed it for us.
It's pretty dope.
It's dope. I think it's cool looking.
It's pretty dope.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. We're building out. We're getting situated here. We're finding our way a little bit.
We're kind of like professionals. Kind of like.
Right.
Professionals.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love you, David. Always making us laugh. Professionals who don't clear their memory cards.
We were just too beautiful for the screens last week. Yeah. That's all it was.
That's it.
Yeah. Are you ready to get into listeners' feedback, questions, comments, so forth and so on?
Please.
Should we start with this first one?
Sure. You or me?
I got it.
All right.
Pop in Crooklyn. This is a new nickname.
Yeah.
Is that what we're going with?
I guess.
Pop in Crooklyn. He says, what was he talking about here?
His painting.
Oh, yeah.
Remember you admired it last week, and I took it off the wall in red. And
the context of the first sentence didn't.
Oh yeah.
So we're talking
what he's talking about. I guess that got clipped off. He enjoyed this he listened to the full episode.
Right. And
he's talking about the Penn Cinema podcast.
Right. Which you might have heard of if you're listening to this. Yeah. He says, I enjoyed it very much, in particular the nice words about my painting, which I forgot you had. I think more about it can be seen on my website, peterjketchum.com. Also for David, it might be interesting to know that your neighbor,
Penn's neighbor.
Yeah. That Penn's neighbor, when he was a kid, directed quite a few of the John Adams program that you watched His name was John Edwards, and Penn's grandmother was particularly fond of him, meaning she had a crush.
Right.
He lived next to Rosie here. Anyway, congratulations. I paid attention the whole time and didn't miss a tick.
Now, for those of you who aren't able to connect the dots, that's my old man.
What?
Right. Who we love like crazy. He's the coolest. He's the coolest dude in school. Yeah, exactly. And what's funny is he listens to podcasts the way I read books.
Oh,
so
we now know where you get it.
Right. I come by in my shit honestly. Everything about me. It's very clear where all my shit comes from. Right. And so for him to make it to the end of the episode is
pretty impressive.
Muy impresivo.
Yeah.
Por favor.
Yeah. So thanks for writing in.
Yeah, good job, Pop.
And letting us know. That's interesting to know about John Adams.
Yeah.
I'll be looking for his name when I finish the series.
So my parents live in a sneaky little neighborhood.
Yeah. Is it called Brooklyn?
They lived in a neighborhood of Brooklyn, and when I was growing up in the 70s, it was kind of a dump, you know. But now it's like very posh, and they have all these. Dump is too strong of a word. It was fine, but now it's like super posh. And my parents have lived there since 1965, and they like run the block. Like, absolutely, you know. But everybody who lives on the block who's moving in is like in movies and in TV and in music, and like it's really interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You remember we had that HBO movie shot in the house. Remember we talked about that? Yeah. So anyway, thanks for writing in, Pop.
Yeah.
Or
I says, I even went out with a girl from Brooklyn for a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so it's basically, you know,
Same
if you
thing.
want to talk about why it's really famous.
Right. Right. What's up?
Yeah. Not that I had anything to do with it.
Don DeMond wrote in and said, "Dear friends."
Ooh.
I think he's referring to us.
Yeah, because he doesn't have friends, so he has to write us.
Write us, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, which makes perfect sense. He says, "Dear friends, you asked me to write because you are our friend. I saw this headline that IMAX is possibly up for sale, and I think the podcast should buy it and hire me. Then I can be Don the Movie Man."
Perfect.
Love this guy. Yeah. And also, you know, he wrote in and it got me thinking. How many times have our listeners written in with helpful business advice?
Yeah.
Answer is 0.
That's true. There's a first time for everything, and probably this should be the last time because they'll never be topped.
Yeah, you can never top this, so don't even bother.
Right.
All right. Anyway, Don's business plan is as follows. This is for the Penn Cinema podcast to purchase IMAX.
Yeah.
And he wants to be hired, and then he says, here's some other roles that he came up with. Top 10 Sarah can list and book the top 10 movies to show. The Abacus can count all the money. Chris Hall Productions will keep the studios in line to have a pipeline of movies for Top 10 Sarah to book. The Shadow.
No, I think the comedy here, you're missing.
For
blank. Number 4.
I think number 4 should be who's our guy, Stone Cold Steve Austin, who never comes to Coldplay.
Yeah.
Coldplay would be number 4, where he never goes to see a movie, but
promotions.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Who would be our head of promote? It'd have to be, oh God, who's head of promotions? Probably Marley.
Yeah. She's the marketing. Or if we had to do written PR, it would have to be Frodo.
Yeah, Frodo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 5. So number 4 was
blank.
Blank. Number 5, The Shadow will keep tabs in the shadows. Number 6, list other cool listeners and positions.
Oh, okay.
Roger that. Yeah, the Gibble could keep things mysterious.
Keep things concise.
Yeah. Who's our other? We have another recent. Hunting Valley guy. He's pretty short and to the point.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's short. Most boxers, they're not tall guys.
He's not like the Big O.
Yeah.
It's funny because he's short.
That gets me every time. The Big O.
Yeah.
It's funny because I'm not. I'm little.
Yeah.
I'm small.
Right. You know, he's in the States these days. So watch what you say.
Okay. And number 7. I love that he can't even get a full top 10 list.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Well, I mean, it could be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah. Number 7. Sorry, I haven't thought of positions for all the listeners yet. This is just the draft business plan. I think this is ready for Prime time.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this to the bank.
Let me show you guys what I got. Number 4. And then number 5.
Bankers love me.
Yeah.
And I love them. Everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
All right. Our next one comes from. Whoa.
Well, you know, that's my move.
That is your move.
That's my move for everyone's favorite sister.
Yeah.
I love that.
And people didn't know until they could see us on video.
I've done it every single time David has ever played that sound.
He has.
Yeah.
He has, even when it sneaks up on him.
You want me to handle this?
Yeah, it's a big one, and I don't read well.
Everyone's favorite sister writes in and says, look.
Hold up.
Hold your horse. Just stop for a second. All right. So you're out at the club.
Yeah.
As you're wanting to do.
Normal times.
Right. So you're out at the club, be bopping with all your pals.
Yeah.
And everyone's favorite sister walks in. He goes.
And it's like, oh wait. Oh,
oh no! I thought you were gonna do her. So she walks in. David plays the sound "Sister, Sister." Yeah. The whole club stops.
Yeah.
Because you played the "Sister, Sister," and she says, "Look, if you're going to see this movie, expecting to see," she's talking about Mandalorian
and Grogu.
And Grogu.
Yeah. In case you were concerned.
But not Baby Yoda.
Not Baby Yoda.
No. So everyone's favorite sister writes in and says, look, if you're going to see this movie expecting to see a Star Wars cinematic movie, you're going to be disappointed. If you're going to see Grogu using the Force and being cute and Mando being Mando, then you're going to like it. I was in the second group, so I thought it was fun. I mean, this was a 3rd season of Mandalorian that they made a movie, so that should tell you everything you need to know about what to expect. Is that true? Did you know that?
I think it was the 4th season.
Yeah. So the assertion here being thrown down by everyone's favorite sister is that they had a season lined up and decided to make it into a movie.
Yeah, I think that was a rumor I was reading this week that was like this movie was already planned.
Yeah.
A movie was already planned.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's true or not. Who knows?
She goes on to say, one of the people I went with is a huge Star Wars nerd, and he very much appreciated seeing Rada the Hutt on screen, as he's a big part of the larger Star Wars story. So there was a little something for the diehards who probably hated the movie. My friend didn't because he fell into the second group and wasn't expecting a full-blown Star Wars movie. People just need to realize what this movie is. So I see her still in the club.
Yeah.
The DJ, everybody still hanging on their every word.
Yeah.
She said, people just need to realize what this movie is. It's a treat for everyone who loves Grogu. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't think it's going to add anything to the larger Star Wars story, and I'm guessing this is the last. Duo.
Oh, okay.
That was fun. We should do more. What's that called? The pregnant pause?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm guessing this is not the. I'm guessing this is the last we see of the duo. Not every movie has to be great. Sometimes movies are just fun. That's what Mando and Grogu is. Fun.
Yeah. Agreed.
Agreed.
Even the diehard people that I know who saw it, the hardest critic they gave was okay.
Yeah.
Which in Star Wars crazy fan people,
that's great.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a win.
Because if it was bad, it would have been a 20-minute conversation.
Right. Right.
You know, it would have been me with The Devil Wears Prada.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pops in Crooklyn, he's the guy who named Penelope for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
How is Penelope doing over there? Are you keeping an eye on her? And
she's doing pretty good.
She's doing all right?
Lilo's trying to snatch her sometimes.
Yeah, okay. So I think that's all the listeners' news, feedbacks, notes.
Is it? Is that all that you got? Because I got a letter here, and it's pretty insistent. It says, well, there's a bunch of them. People just want to know, Penn, what's up with you? Can he button all the buttons before? Oh,
I couldn't get
none of the buttons.
I tried. I thought it'd be funny to get this top one.
This top one,
but it won't. There you go.
Oh, right on time.
Right on time. This week I finished Search Party.
Okay.
Which
you loved and no one else loved in your house, right? Was that
correct?
Yeah.
And I will say I loved it less and less with each passing season. I loved it because it got weirder and crazier, and I was really I was thoroughly invested up until the end. But in hindsight, it just kept getting weirder and weirder, you know. And I think what I loved about the first season was that it felt like it took place in this world, this universe that you and I inhabit.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, this very one.
Okay, not the other one.
Took place in New York City. You know, everything was very true to life, and in the later seasons, it got more and more bizarre and more like even like the apartment that the two characters live in, like it got more and more almost like fantastical. You know, like in the first season, it looked like an apartment any old hipster would live in, and then by the end, it was like that's the best word I could use is fantastical. It was like really kind of weird.
Interesting.
Anyway, but I also watched I Love Boosters.
How was it? I
loved it. This is a strange movie.
Okay.
This is a weird movie. Well, there's a lot of stuff like I don't know how to describe it. It's beautiful. It's incredibly fun to watch. It's incredibly visually striking. It's incredibly colorful. There's a lot of campiness where, like, for example, they're running away from the bad guys and they're like actively doing it in front of a green screen, but like almost like you're in on the joke that it's a green screen. Like the two main characters are like, you know, like,
oh, okay.
You know, it's almost like on purpose that it's supposed to look like bad green screen, you know? But there's some great elements to it. And at the end, it gets like super bizarre. I recommended it to Chayla because I think she likes those creative, you know, really artsy, different movies. Artsy is the wrong word, but
fartsy,
right?
Is
yes,
what you're going for?
Yes, fartsy. That's the word.
That makes more sense.
So anyway, I liked it. It takes a special person to love this. It's not doing well commercially. Amy and I also watched the Sandra Bullock movie with Channing Tatum called Lost City. And we also watched Ladies First with Sacha Baron Cohen. Is that how you say his name? Sasha Baron Cohen. Both of those are like whatever throwaway TV movies.
You reviewed The Lost City.
Yeah.
Way back when.
And
oh boy.
I read a couple more chapters of Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Wow.
I love how that bit gets you every time.
I'm always like,
because one of these days.
This is the time where he flips it over.
One of these days, it's going to be one of these days.
Yeah, one of these days. You know what? I got a request from one of our listeners. Let's call her Mom.
Okay.
And she said, you guys should zoom in on the counter. It's too far to see. You can't see what it says. I'm like, well, it doesn't say much.
And we don't know. And we don't know how to zoom.
And we don't know how to zoom. It's two numbers, and they've been there for a while.
Right, and they're sitting pretty low.
0 and 1.
Right. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm whatever. I have 64 pages left.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you could knock that out in a month or two.
Yeah. I mean, we could have this done by Christmas.
If we're lucky. If we're lucky. Well, congrats on getting
You know, the only reason why I'm sticking with this book
is because I said you wouldn't finish it.
No. I mean, that's relevant.
Yeah.
But there's a bigger reason.
What's that?
Everybody who listens to the show, whenever I see them out and about, they ask me.
Really?
Yeah, they ask me about it.
Yeah.
And even the Dread Pirate was at my house yesterday. And he sat down on the couch and saw, oh, how you coming with Dungeon Crawler Carl?
Yeah.
He said, there it is. I see it. There's the book. I was like, yeah.
It's coming.
What I said to him was, look how far I am. Look how far into this book I am.
Yeah.
This is a major book. This is a tome.
I mean, it's the shortest one of the series, so sure.
David, the book leaves me with a big question on my mind, though.
Yeah. What's that?
What's with you?
Oh.
Sorry you asked.
Sorry you asked. Well, I saw, this is weird that I didn't talk about this last week. We alluded that I was going to talk about it during the show, and then I completely forgot because I had literally come from just seeing this movie before recording, and that is The Sheep Detectives, which, Penn, I got to tell you, I think this is a perfect family film.
Yeah.
I don't know that it has flaw. Like, it reminds me of the type of family film that we used to get from, like, Toy Story or something, where it's not afraid to shy away from dealing with loss, but it does it in a way that, like, your 10, 11-year-old can, like, kind of help them understand the process. While at the same time being entertaining for adults. It wasn't like nonstop laughs, but it had some good laughs. I definitely teared up a lot.
Really?
During it, because, you know, these animals are adorable, and some of the stuff they go through is really touching. And I wasn't able to figure out who did it.
Oh.
Did the murderers. They kept you going.
Oh, that's great.
The whole way through. And in my people who saw it, only one person had called it.
Don't spoil it.
I won't.
I'm dying. Amy and Kayla and I are really want to watch this.
You definitely need to, like, this is like a hard recommend, not a hard to recommend, but like a strong recommend.
Yeah. For
me, I feel like if you would enjoy a family film, if you're in the right mood for a family film, this is quite perfect.
Yeah.
In what it does, and it just brings like warmth to think of like how nice it was.
So this is like the Penn Cinema podcast of movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Most people feel that when they listen to us.
Right.
Other than the Mystery Gobble.
Right.
It's a lot more red-colored view when he listens to the show.
Who hates the show more than the Mystery Gobble?
No, he listens like none other. I've also been reading The Butcher's Masquerade, which is book 5 of the Dungeon Crawler Carl series.
Okay.
Right? So
for those of you who maybe aren't, sometimes folks just are jumping in.
Yeah.
So David and I have an ongoing bet. It's not a bet. It's like just a funny observation.
Yeah.
The question for the universe is, who will finish first? David, all 8 books of the entire Dungeon Crawler Carl series, or Penn, book 1?
Book 1.
And we started roughly. You had a little bit of a head start, but we roughly started. You weren't
by like 3 days.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you had just the tiniest bit. Basically, we started at the same time. Who will finish? Will David finish 8 books, or will Penn finish 1 book?
Yeah.
And I'm 64 pages out.
I'm almost done book 5.
Okay, and there's 8 books.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
Yeah, it's not going to happen because they just get longer.
Yeah.
There's no. But I'll tell you, I've now given this book as a gift twice.
Wow!
And when I went to purchase I got it as a gift for someone, and I thought, am I just forcing this because I want them to read it? And so I was like, I gave it to someone else. I was like, I'll find another birthday gift. And then I forgot about their birthday in the last minute. And I was like, well, the only idea is I have this book. So I went and bought it again.
So you have this stack of Carl's books, and you just grabbed one off your stack and wrapped it up.
But then when I was there, exactly.
Okay.
I was like, oh, the first volume of the graphic novel came out. So I picked that up too. And I was like, I just want to see, maybe this is more accessible for people who don't read. And I was like trying to figure out a way to say that. And the person I was talking to, you mean like Penn? And I was like, hey, maybe. So, I picked that up. And there's more to that story that I'll tell you in about a month when we're at a live show.
Oh, snap.
For
Complete in Box.
Complete in Box. It's July 18th.
Oh, my God.
High noon in Ephrata, Pennsylvania.
Snap.
Yeah. So that'll be a lot of fun. But other than that, I started playing the game Horizon Zero Dawn. So that's about that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So no vacation, no time off.
No sleep for the weary.
We work tirelessly for you, our listeners, forever and ever, so forth and so on. Next week, we'll be back with our review of Masters of the Universe. But if you want to be a part of the show, number one way to do that is to email us at our old email, podcast@pencinema.com. You can also leave a comment on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook, whenever you see our shorts come up. We'll read those and we'll pick out some to talk about on the show if there's any there. But I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, what type of things should you do?
Well, what I would do, what a lot of people have been doing. I don't know. Did you hear about that? Did you read in the paper?
I did.
You saw this.
I saw this and I was like, you know what? I'm going to read this, but I'll wait until after 10 tells me about it.
Yeah. Right. Well, what a lot of people are doing is we have sort of discovered that the people who watch the Pen Cinema podcast on YouTube are the same type of folks who would enjoy listening to it on Spotify. So what we're encouraging folks to do is to leave comments on our YouTube videos about how much you're enjoying the show and recommend it to other listeners so that they can also enjoy watching the show. And I think leaving it on comments of the YouTube videos of us is the perfect place, because where else are you going to come? The person who's watching that video is very likely going to be the same type of person who wants to watch that video.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
Connect those dots,
that's true.
if you will.
And one might even say while you're there, you might as well like and subscribe.
David's on the board, 3-1.
Yeah, I tried to leave that open for you at the beginning.
Right.
So, but I took it.
I missed it. I was lost in thought.
And subscribe. But say you don't know what to say in a comment.
Right. Just tell a friend.
Yeah.
And you could even comment, tell a friend.
Yeah.
That would be funny. If you comment on our videos, tell a friend. We'll chuckle when we see that.
Yeah. Well, there'll be some.
I get it. He or she is in on the joke.
That's a joke we came up with.
Right. What's up?
Yeah. All right. Well, once again, for the Pen Cinema podcast, I'm David Moulton.
And I'm Penn Ketchum. Take care and party on.
Thanks for joining us this episode. Our hosts would love to hear from you. To contact the show with your thoughts and reviews, email podcast@pencinema.com. This podcast is a production of Pen Cinema. Escape to the movies at Pen Cinema, featuring crisp digital projection, killer sound, reserved seating, and premium power recliners. With locations in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Wilmington, Delaware, and Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania. Showtimes and tickets available at www.pencinema.com.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Great. I'm happy.
It's a cut.